Thank you for joining in my garden. Today I'm planting a few things, and actually the season is here. I'm just hopping literally from one place to the other because there is so much to do. I have ordered lots of plants that are coming in, and I just need to keep up with planting them and putting them, giving them home in my garden. And so there is so much to do. Along with that, I still have to do my maintenance in the garden, plus our new project, and plus other things that is going on inside of the house that I'm still working on. So there is a lot for me to do, but the garden is looking so beautiful, and everything is just coming together. Everything is lush. My cherry tree right there is blooming. This year has been probably the best year so far, but again, it's a young tree. I mean, it had maybe flowered a little bit, last couple of years, but this year it definitely blooming profusely, and I'm hoping to let it weep a little more this year, and hopefully next year we'll have this beautiful weeping canes that will go down. So anyway, but everything is just coming together well, and I wanted to show you my lilac also this year. It has been the best year, and maybe also because we have been in France this entire season, and I've been doing so well with keeping up with with watering and giving them all the nutrients that they need, proper moistness and all that stuff. And so this year everything is super happy. Look at this lilac. This lilac called a Beauty of Moscow, and it's a double lilac. You can see, maybe, I don't know if George can come close a little bit. You can see this beautiful double florets. It looks so beautiful, and it has this beautiful kind of a pale pink color before it on the florets before they open, but when they open they become nice and white. So this is going to be an amazing scene when they all open. So, but for today's project, guys, I have to fill this container here, which I've been really excited since we installed this container. I've been really excited for this day to start planting inside, and it's nothing extravagant. I just want to bring some color because you can see I already have hydrangea planted right in the center, and I'm hoping this to leave the hydrangea all year round in here in a container, because this will get big and full, and it's just gonna be very pretty, I think, in this container, and I don't have to fill this container all the time. Hoping for the winter interest, maybe I don't have to prune the flowers until spring, and maybe allow them to just have kind of a whimsical centerpiece. So it will stay that way, and then I'll just plant like a seasonal, hopefully winter flowers or spring flowers around it. But today I'm going to just plant summer flowers. And my other project that I have to do is I have another container there where I need to move some things out of. I have hellebores that I've planted for the winter time, plus I have some azalea that just didn't make it this last year, I think, because of the freeze. I think the freeze happened right after I planted, and I wasn't anticipating, but this kind of things happens, and so it just really didn't make it. So I need to just disregard the azalea and also find a nice home for daffodils that are still in the container. So I'd like to remove that and plant some other flowers there. So then I have a couple of roses to plant. So let's just get started. We'll start from one place to another, and we'll get this going. So for this container today, oh, by the way, before I start, I just wanted to show you the tulips right here. They came along really well, and I thought they will have a little more color when I planted them, but I think actually we planted two varieties. The other one, probably maybe it's a late flowering variety that it's still coming through. I'm not sure. I see the third one's coming out. I don't know if they will Maybe they will or will not come out. We'll see how they do. But so far I have seen, oh yeah, it looks like there is one right here. It's a more of a darker color, I think. Not sure which variety this was, so that I kind of blended in together. But these ones are beautiful, and I thought it would be a little brighter color, but I actually love this subtle kind of nice pale white and pink, maybe a little purple flowers around the white vase. So it's looking really pretty and enjoying that. So for this large container, what I'm going to do, I have several geraniums here that I'm going to, and I've been, as soon as we purchased these, sometimes I just look for a good deals, you guys, in the stores. If I find them in a really good deal for the size of a garden, honestly, everything we make just literally goes into this garden to maintain and keep up with it. So I always look for a good deals, and if I find them, I just basically buy them and keep them in a house. So these guys are a little yellow because they have been sitting in a house. We had frost last weekend for a few days, so I was kind of wanted to make sure that they get protected. But they will be fine as soon as the sun hits them, and I will remove this yellow leaves, and they will be just fine. So I have geraniums. I'm hoping to plant the geraniums like all around, a few, and then I have some beautiful super bells that are yellow, and I just thought yellow would be kind of really pretty with the white to bring nice cheery, happy touch to the container. And then I'm going to accompany that with lobelias. And I wanted to find something spelling, but I really haven't found anything. I don't want to plant like a sweet potato vine because I don't want the sweet potato vine to overtake the beauty of the container. So I wanted to kind of plant things that doesn't, hide all the structure and all the beautiful container exterior of the container. So I'm going to accompany them with the lobelias here, and then the rest will go to the other container, and we'll talk more flowers there. Okay, so I have about six geraniums, and it looks like the whole six of them probably will go into this container because it was bigger than I anticipated. I didn't think I will need all six of them, but it looks like all six will go into this container. So I'll go ahead and get this planted. Okay guys, so I'm finished. I just need to add a little more compost here, but I was short one yellow super bell, so what I did is I just left this spot here because I knew this is where I'm missing. And but you see, I planted all my fillers, which is the lobelia, and I just left this spot for the one more yellow super bell to go right here, and then this will conclude everything else. But I think it turned out really good. Yes, clearly I don't have anything spelling, but honestly I don't believe I even need the speller at this point because the hydrangea is a Juan Boisin. I don't know if I mentioned this, which is a raspberry. It's a pina colada, and it's going to have a beautiful pina colada pinnacles, long shaped beautiful flowers, which will turn kind of a raspberry color in the fall. And so, you know, I will have that as a centerpiece, because this will be my thriller basically, and then the rest will be just accompany the hydrangea. So I think it turned out really, really nice. I absolutely love it. So all I did is basically gave some tomato feed. That's what I do for my annuals, or anything that I want to help to give them more energy to produce flowers, like dahlias and annuals, which are, you know, working hard to produce those flowers. That's what I give. So here in my container, I just have basically tomato feed liquid mixed in water. So I'm going to water this entire pot with it to give that good strength within a liquid form, to make sure they right away start getting those nutrients, to get strong, while the slow release fertilizer will last and work, you know, during the other times slowly. So here we go. We'll get this watered. You can also use seaweed if you like, you know, seaweed fertilizer as well. They will serve the same purpose, work really well. Okay, so this is done. We'll go to our next project, and oh, I love how this looks. It's beautiful. Okay, next project. Oh. This is not holding it. Okay, we'll go this way. Okay guys, so for this container, you see I have a Japanese spindle, variegated. Love, love, love this plant. This is my first experience with them this year, and I absolutely love them. I would recommend them very much. So I just need probably to trim this a little bit, make it a little more tidy. Then you can see I have a beautiful hellebore, my absolute favorite, one of my favorite plants, definitely. And I have another one right here, which are perfectly happy here, but I need to go ahead and move them into the shadier spot. So this area gets really hot sun, hot afternoon sun, and I definitely need to move them. And I knew that I had to move them. They just were really pretty in a pot in the winter time while there was no sun. But now, since I was creating this beautiful container, I decided to go ahead and just get this done right away, get ahead of it, because I know this project has to be done, and to protect them from the sun before it starts getting really strong here. So I do have some daffodils here, which I'm going to even just pop right here somewhere, because I think they can naturalize here and come up really beautifully. I don't have any daffodils here, so I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to disregard this, you see, azalea, which got affected by a frost and immediately was shot. Looks like it might be coming around. I don't know, maybe some areas are coming around, but I don't know if it's gonna be completely coming around or not. I might just pop them somewhere and see how it works. So, oops. Okay, and I just wanted to also, I forgot to mention, so I have two varieties of, two astrospermums, same variety. These are the purple with a hint of cream or white, which I absolutely love. Then I have salvias, which I think is gonna be really pretty with them. Then for the brightness, I got this flower, which I don't have any experience with, and I don't have my glasses, but I can't even read. This is the name of the plant, but this is belongs to Aster family, what I'm reading. I think it's being treated as an annual, so like I said, this is my first time with this beautiful things, but I think it's so beautiful and so Eastery, so I thought it would be really pretty to just pop here for the Easter time. So, all right, we'll get going with this. Okay, guys, so this is looking really good. I do think that if I'm in when I'm in the nursery next time around, I think I'm going to get a few more salvias. Though I think I have enough room here, maybe even to group two more here and maybe two more there, and perhaps purchase one more of this um, daisy, like I don't know the name and I don't know how to say it. And I also wanted to say that this flower that I'm not very familiar with, it was labeled as it likes sun, so sun exposure, what it said on the label. So I'm going to plant it in a really nice sunny spot. But I love it because Easter coming this month, it just looks so bright and Eastery. I think I can probably have even two more here, and then maybe a couple more salvias. So Easter approaching, I love how these flowers look because they're very Eastery to me and very happy. I really like them. I think I like how it all turned out. Still need to do a few things, but for the most part, this is finished. And so we didn't have any more time today to get the roses planted in this video. I think I will do that in my next video. I'm sorry it took a little longer than we thought, but we'll go ahead and get that planted in the next video for you guys to see. I have a lot more roses coming up, so stay tuned for that. And anyway, you guys, this is all for today. Have a wonderful week. Don't hesitate to share my videos with your friends, anyone that you think will benefit, anyone who likes gardening or cooking or anything like that. Please go ahead and share my videos with them, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful week. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. So we'll go ahead and get this started.